getting close to seed starting time, so naturally some YouTuber or an ad campaign is trying to dump some really expensive grow lights on you. One of these setups I saw was $800. Now, if you're gonna spend $800 on grow lights, you're better off just going to the store and buying your own food instead of growing it. The major problem you're gonna face when trying to find grow lights is when you do a search, you're gonna use the word grow lights in your search. Right away, when you put grow lights in the search, the prices of lights go up really big. To solve this problem, we're not going to search for grow lights. We're going to get other types of lights that work just as good, if not better, and they're about a third of the cost. If you have better things to do and you don't want to sit here on YouTube and watch my video about me talking about grow lights, go down to the description. I'm going to go to your favorite e-commerce website and I'm going to find you different lights that you can purchase that will work out as grow lights for you. And I did notice it is pretty tough navigating through all these search results to try to find the right lights for the job. So right away, number one thing we're looking for is LEDs. I'm an electrician. I am a huge fan of LEDs. I use them everywhere. You use less wattage when you're using LEDs, which means you're spending less money to operate your lights. And they also burn a lot cooler than, say, a fluorescent, because you can use fluorescents to grow plants as well. But I like how the LEDs burn cool because I can put the light right on top of my plants just about. I've had plants touching the LEDs on there and it doesn't burn them because it burns cool. Fluorescent, you might start burning your plants and that's not good. If you get lights that burn cool enough, you can get that light an inch or two away from your seedlings and that's going to prevent leggy seedlings. Nobody likes leggy seedlings. It's a big problem. Number two thing I look for is I want something that is in the shape of a shop light. Something that is long, like a long strip. It's going to give me more coverage and I'll be able to plant more seeds. Number three, I want something adjustable because when you're starting seeds indoors and your plants start to grow, you need to be able to move that light up. So you want to get something that has a chain or just some way to at least attach something on there so you can easily move these lights up and down. Number four, you're going to look for two different numbers on your lights. You're going to look for K and lumens. The lights I use are 5000 K and 6000 lumens. Now keep these lights around that range, maybe up or down 1000 either direction, and you'll be set. Number five, ease of installation. Let's go take a look at my grow lights and I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's still January here in Michigan, so we're not starting any seeds yet. I'm doing a video about growing some lettuce right now, so I do have this tray of romaines growing in here. Starting to get some sprouts coming up. Make sure you subscribe so you can see that video. But these lights are set up nice. If you're not an electrician and you don't want to do any extra work to wire your lights in, they already come with a plug, and they also have this secondary plug on the side so you can plug them into each other. So you can set up a bunch of these and this daisy chain through all your lights. Then you have the simple on-off switch right here. I could turn this on and off. Don't have to install a light switch. It's got the pull cord on it. Here's the chains I mentioned earlier in the video. This allows me to move these lights up and down. These lights are nice and cool. I'm not getting burned to the touch. They give off a little bit of warmth, which is nice. I don't use heating mats or anything when I start my seeds, but this gives me a nice greenhouse effect right here. And it's not going to burn my plants. Even when these grow and get up to here, they could be touching it. I've seen the plants do it. They're not going to get burned. This is the brand of lights, Real Work. These are kind of tough to find. The only place I've seen these for sale is Rural King. You can see on the label right there, 120 volt. We got 5000 K, 6000 lumens. What I really like about these is they don't have the bulbs. It's just the LED panel on the inside here because bulbs can get expensive. And if you're taking like a regular shop light and you had to keep buying bulbs every time they went out, that's just extra money. So this has about 50,000 hours of runtime before this light is bad. And here's the really good part about these. These were only 25 bucks each. Now, $25. You can search for lights that look exactly like these lights. They'll have all the same ratings, but if the word grow light is in front of it, you're talking over $100 for something like this. Complete waste of money. The only limitation this setup has is my height right here. Last year when I started some plants, did a few that were a little early, like zucchinis and some tomatoes, had these lights all the way at the top. Next thing you know, these plants are up here pushing against these lights. But the good thing is, did not burn the plants. That's basically it for grow lights. It is pretty simple. I know somebody's going to go down in the comments and start talking about spectrum and different colors and all that. These burn at the daylight setting, and it's pretty much like the sun's rays. This works, and it works really good, so I don't see the need to start experimenting with different spectrums or colors of lights. Like I said, make sure you check in the description. Do a little bit of work, find you some lights that would work for grow lights. It's good to have your setup ready now, because pretty soon it's going to be seed starting time. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, like the video, share it with your friends, and start saving some money while gardening, because it does not have to be as expensive as people make it out to be. Thanks for watching.